Let's rock!
Didn't you know? Sonic Adventure 2 Battle is a 1983 romantic tragedy released on the Nintendo GameCube, and the first entry in the Sonic the Hedgehog the movie, the game, the franchise. The game follows the story of Shadow the Hedgehog and his dealing with the emotional abuse of Sonic the Hedgehog.
That blue hedgehog again, of all places.
I found you, Faker.
Faker?
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine.
Sonic Adventure 2 Battle's racing mode was created as a response to fan dissatisfaction with Sonic R. Series creator Masahiro Sakurai revealed in a 2003 Spotify podcast that he had made a straw poll, and 97% of fans complained about how it was unfair to make Sonic run so much, accusing him of racism against blue creatures. Due to popular fan requests, Sakurai decided to put Sonic in a car to give him a break from running. This of course would later go on to inspire Sonic Racing Transformed and Mario Kart. Sonic Adventure 2 Battle also includes levels with Nuggets the Porcupine, Sonic's adopted brother.
Of course, Sonic's a good sport. I don't know what came over me, Nuggets.
The concept of searching for jewels was actually a reference to Sakurai's high school classmates, who similarly spent their time searching for jewels in the boys' restroom. Speaking of grade school, didn't you know that the CHAO Garden's black market was based on a store of the same name by Sakurai in middle school? According to a 2013 testimony by Sakurai, he reportedly sold the same foods as the ones in-game, and despite popular belief, nothing illegal. He claims to have named his childhood business the Black Market because it was in the school janitor's room, which had an unreliable flickering light bulb as its only source of light.
Light bulb! But why does it have to be so far away?
One very well hidden secret in Adventure 2 Battle is the inclusion of Green Hill Zone as an unlockable stage. This wasn't actually intended, however. It was a remnant of a previous stage of development, when the developers were trying to remake the original Sonic the Hedgehog for the Nintendo Sega Genesis. Due to the release of Mario Odyssey and other 3D platformers, the developers were feeling pressured to release the first 3D Sonic game, and thus decided to do their best to convert the assets they had into a 3D game. Due to the changes that had to be made in the storyboarding process to adjust for the 3D environment, however, they were unable to use most of what they had created. Frustrated that they had to scrap their work, the developers decided to secretly put it in as a reward outside of the main story, which unintentionally led to the Green Hill Zone saturation that we know and tolerate today. One addition to Sonic Adventure 2 Battle that surprised fans was the CHAO kickboxing minigame. This mode allowed the player to collect more emblems and was required to unlock Green Hill Zone. What you might not know, however, is that the CHAO kickboxing tournaments were based on real-life underground fighting rings hosted by Nintendo. Sakurai later explained in a 2014 press conference that these in turn were inspired by iCarly's CFC Championship bout versus Shelby Marks. Sonic Adventure 2 Battle is the first game in the Sonic franchise to feature CHAO, the comic relief character for the series. CHAO was based on Jar Jar Binks from Star Wars: The Phantom Menace. This is most evidenced through their shared comic relief status, senses of humor, hairstyles, and alignment with the dark side. CHAO isn't the only reference to Star Wars in Adventure 2 Battle. The Space Colony arc was inspired by the Death Star, another giant space ball that shoots lasers on celestial bodies. This of course means that Eggman plays the role of Darth Vader, and CHAO Emperor Palpatine.
How do you like that, Obama?
Despite its universal praises, Sonic Adventure 2 Battle was actually in the center of a large conspiracy soon after its international release. The controversy was surrounding the popular level Pumpkin Hill, which critics claimed wasn't actually made of pumpkins, but rather just dirt. Once the conspiracy gained traction, worldwide riots ensued, with people boycotting Nintendo until they paid reparations for the deception. While the riots died down after a few years, they evidently left a strong impression on Sakurai, who decided to dodge any further controversy by removing Pumpkin Hill from the sequel, Sonic Adventure DX. Didn't you also know that the level design and textures used in the CHAO Garden were based on Sakurai's trip to heaven, which God granted him after releasing Super Smash Bros. Melee? If you want to know more trivia on Sonic and other obscure video game series, look out for the Didn't You Know Video Games episode on Sonic Adventure 2. And don't forget to look out every Friday for new episodes of Didn't You Know Video Games. Hey guys, welcome back to Slate. So, question of the day, what do you think of Sonic Adventure 2? I am a huge fan of the game, though of course I'm heavily skewed in the favor of the Sonic levels and the Shadow levels, of course. I really like going fast, and that's just a general sentiment I have about most Sonic games, so I'm a big fan of it. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I hope to see you guys next time.